Well, it started as a private letter. We discussed it in our WhatsApp group, and it grew from there. You know, everybody wanted to sign, and we decided to come here today just to collect signatures from grateful people, really.
How have you experienced this pandemic in the past few months?
Well, they locked me down on my birthday. So my daughter closed the door, and I didn't go out until 45 days later, when the government had that very good idea of the golden hour. And that's it. It hasn't been too bad. I must say we've all had the support of family and my friends, you know, so it hasn't been too bad. But we wouldn't like to go through it again, though.
And it is a possibility.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is round one.
How did you experience lockdown?
I did very well. I was in lockdown for 70 days, and I wrote a daily diary about my experiences, how I went through the day, when I cut my own hair, when I dyed my own hair, the cooking and all those things. And it's a Janito. It's still there. I'm going to print it. It's a Janito a diary that I wrote, and I've had a very good response on Facebook because it was my experience, you know, even the fears, everything, and the anxiety. And I was working as well from 10 to 4. I'm a psychological counselor, and I offered my services to the GHA, and people used to phone me when they felt anxious, and I gave them the help I could because it's something that very, very old people were frightened about this.
I think it's shown that the people of Gibraltar have shown a great deal of solidarity. You know, I've never seen so many people wanting to help. This is a thanks to the government, but there's so many organizations and people, individuals, that you almost feel like taking the telephone directory and thanking everybody, because it's been a very, very, very good effort. You've done an enormous job, the press, everybody, you know, during the pandemic. Thank goodness for the daily broadcasts. It was wonderful. Wonderful.
Some people have queried why we're doing it, and some people we've had to explain to them that it's completely non-political, and that we want to show our gratitude for the way we've been treated during the lockdown and all the facilities afforded to the elderly.
And you say non-political because you're thanking the government as well as the opposition?
Yeah, that's right. I think they both worked very hard to save us from a terrible pandemic, and it could have been very, very bad for us.
And tell us, what has the response been like here on Main Street?
It's been great. I think we've collected here about 300 signatures so far. We've only been here since 9:30. We're not very mobile. We can't go door to door, and because of obvious reasons we can't put a table or anything. So it's been great, yes. It's been great, and we're very grateful.
So anyone over the age of
65 or 70 can sign, yeah. And because we might not be here again next week, and we're going to hand in the petition, my son John Paul Bautista from the piazza kiosk has agreed to keep some leaflets, and if people want to sign, they can go and sign there.